many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city.
Okay, and today we're going to be looking at 5 of probably the best estate cars to get in GTA 5. Eventually I might do like a episode on cheaper cars, hatchbacks, different styles of cars. Just let me know what you guys want to see in the comments down below. And yeah, let's go on with this video. Right, so first up we have the Volca Ingot, which is a, I'd say, moderately sized estate car. I mean, there are larger ones in the game, but this is one of the average sized, sort of more European, I guess you could call it. It's quite small for the hatchback, but it's not that bad. The roof is quite high up, I notice on this one. So if you have a look at the back, the roof just seems to be really tall. But apart from that, it looks pretty nice. Nothing that bad about it. So yeah, let's take it for a drive. One thing you might notice about this, it's not the fastest thing in the game, but then again, it is a mid-sized family estate car, so I wouldn't I wouldn't be expecting Lamborghini performance from this. But yeah, as you can see, it takes the corners quite well. Handles, well, like an estate, pretty normal. Yeah, it gets up to speed now. Also, this car has got non-stock wheels. I've just put these on, but they are very good for lowering. I'll show you that in a minute when we pull over. Yeah, you can see we're getting up to speed. Oh, just crashed. And the front hasn't taken any damage. Look at that. This thing is a tank. This doesn't even have armor on it, so yeah, that was good. But yeah, pretty fast now. Look at this, getting up to speed. Very nice. Again, handles quite nicely. Look, doesn't spin out. Pull into the Los Santos Customs. Braking's pretty good. Again, nothing's upgraded on this. No engine, no brakes. Just stock apart from the wheels. Right, now we're in Los Santos Customs. Let's have a look at the modifications you can get for this. Suspension, a little bit lower there. You can also change transmission, engine. The wheels is pretty good, that's what I always change on these, so you can change them, any of these ones. So you can upgrade the wheels, engine, windows, brakes, and that's about it. There's not really much else here apart from the plate and respray. Right, yeah, it's just full front wheel drive, so that's the difference between the other cars. This is the only front wheel drive one so far. Apart from that, it's pretty nice anyway. So if you haven't already, I'm doing it in this video as well, but I made a whole video on how to lower your car and lock the wheels, so if you haven't watched that already, go ahead and I'll put it in the description for you. Yeah, now the wheels are lowered, they're looking very nice indeed. The whole look of this car just changes from lowering it. Obviously it has its benefits and disadvantages. One of them would be the turning. The turning isn't as good now, but the speed should be the same, and the braking as well. Turning gets... yeah, turning definitely changes. Let's check braking. Braking seems about the same, if not a little better. Still handles alright though. If you guys can't find one of these Volca Ingots on the street, you can always go to Southern San Andreas, go sort by price, and they sell for around 9 grand, as you can see here. Pretty cheap car, pretty fun. Nothing can go wrong with it. So yeah guys, that was the Volca Ingot. So next up on our list is the Zirconium Stratum. It's pretty hard to pronounce, but yeah, here it is. And to be honest, this is probably one of my favourite estate cars in the whole of the game. I mean, it looks nice, it's pretty fast. I mean, you know the Dominator, I think it's the GT. I'll show you guys an image of what I mean. Yeah, this car here, the Vapid Domineer Gtx. Yeah, I've outrun one of them before in this car here. This car is flawless. It is one of my favourite estates in the whole game. Not just because of its looks, it is very fast, so that's a benefit to this car. It's faster than probably any of the other estates in the game, apart from the Halloween hearse sort of thing, and then that's a hearse, so yeah. But you can upgrade the wheels on this. I don't think you can do bumpers, we'll go check that in a minute in Los Santos Customs. You can upgrade the headlights, the colour of the car, the wheels, the tints, the engine, brakes, armour, you name it, you can probably do it with this. And again with this estate it looks pretty nice when you lower it. But anyway, let's go take it for a drive. Before I take this car for a drive, I'm going to show you how cool this engine looks, because it is probably one of the nicest looking engines on any of these street cars. It's even got the like stress bar at the top. But this thing just looks insane, look at it. It's got its air intake there, I think, yeah, like turbo. That is a massive turbo right there. Even with the graphics as they are, this thing just looks insane. Anyway, let's take this thing for a drive. One thing you will notice with this is it's a lot more faster than any of the other estate cars in this list. It's also got the fastest acceleration and the fastest speed, top speed. I think you might be able to upgrade exhausts on this thing as well, but as you can see here, it handles really well. Look at this. And also, if I quickly pull over here, that is right, the all-wheel drive estate car. That is how insane this thing is. Super fast. I mean, look at the speed right now. Definitely faster than the Volca Ingot. And this is again without engine upgrades right now. I have one which is fully upgraded, engine upgrades, bulletproof tyres, stuff like that. And it is stupidly fast. Super fun. Very fast. Definitely one of my favourites. Let's move on to the next one. Also, just a thing I noticed now, there is a sunroof. Don't know if that comes in all of them, but there's one on mine. So yeah, on the Stratum it's very similar to the Ingot and upgrades. Nothing really different, it's all just colour, wheels and engine. But yeah, there's not really much you can do with these apart from that. And I mean, even without bumper modifications, this thing looks nice anyway, so pretty good. Let's go and lower it. And oh my god, look at this thing when it's lowered. It looks so much nicer. As I say, these estate cars, they just look so nice when you lower them. That really cool looking camber on them. Also, this thing comes stock with a titanium exhaust pipe, look at that. Already noticing one disadvantage about lowering the car. It is a lot more slidier than before, so it sort of tends to drift a bit more by itself. But apart from that, it seems to be going even faster now. I mean, it handles about the same, maybe a little bit worse, I'm not sure, but it seems fine to me. I have just crashed it a little bit, but that's just my bad driving, so don't worry about that. Again, just keeping its speed pretty fast, normal handling, and we'll test the brakes now. Really good brakes. This thing has just it's probably one of the best estates in the game, to be honest. I don't think you can get better than the Stratum, personally. It's just one of those cars you can't beat. The last few estate cars I don't actually own at the moment, since as you can see in the top right corner, I'm not that rich. But I'm going to quickly find them on here and I'll show you guys the other ones that I was going to put on the list, but unfortunately I don't have to show you. Right, so the third one on the list was going to be the Volca Ingot, and this car looks really nice when it's lower, but as you can see here, pretty nice. You can get also wood panels on the side. It's very like customizable, a lot of customizations for this. Really nice car overall, not that fast, but just a very nice classic estate car. So yeah, that's that. Fourth on our list today is the Dunder E Regina. Obviously very cheap for 8 grand, probably cheaper than the others actually, so very good price on that. Not really much to say, is nothing really upgradable apart from the wheels and colour again. I think you might be able to change the roof racks on this, I'm not sure, again I don't own this car, well, I don't think I do. If I do, I will quickly record and show you guys, but I don't think I do. 5 on the list, and this is obviously the last one. I know it's not actually a proper estate car, but it's the closest I could find that was sort of relatively normal, I guess. Because the other ones were just hearses or SUVs, so this is the closest I could get. But yeah, it's the Vapid minivan. Obviously it's in the name, it's sort of a minivan, not really an estate, but again I'm just going off the closest I've got. pretty cool car actually. It's got decent speed. It turns pretty well. Braking's again okay. It's not really much that's better than the Stratum. I think that the Stratum obviously beats all the other states pretty well. But this is a decent competitor. Sort of key features about this is it looks really nice when it's lowered. This is without it even being lowered and it just looks nice already. I don't know what it is about it with these wheels, it just looks pretty cool. One feature that I find is different with all of them is this little spoiler here. Do you see this? It's just random. Whenever you buy them you have a chance of getting it or not getting it, and I think it looks a little better with these little lip spoiler at the back, because without it it just sort of looks bland and very plain. But yeah, with it looks pretty nice. There's nothing really exciting about this engine, so I'd say it's worth keeping it under the bonnet when you're doing car meets. Let's go for a drive. Right, so one thing we notice is it's again not the fastest. It might be a little faster than the Ingot, maybe about the same speed, but it's not that fast at all. Braking's okay though, it's not too bad. Quickly test them as we're going down this hill. It's got pretty good braking distance on that. 0 to 60 isn't that fast either. Acceleration's sort of terrible, but top speed's okay. Once you get up to speed it drives pretty nice. Let's try handling around here. There we go. Really good turning. Let's quickly spin around and head back to that Los Santos Customs. Also I've got upgraded headlights on this, so I got xenon lights instead of the standard white lights. But so let's go out for a little test drive. Also you can see again the camera on this makes it look a lot nicer. Just adds a lot more like style to the car, especially with these wire sort of mesh wheels. Let's go test this. Again, the speed is pretty normal, nothing really exciting. Handling, I mean, it's okay, but it's just drifty. Like that. Let's test the braking now. And brake. I don't know what it is about this car, it's got pretty good brakes. It stops really well. Okay, we've got it up against the wall now. We're going to floor it. The car just doesn't seem to have enough power. Right, let's try reversing it into the wall instead of going forward. No, I'm fully revving it and it's just not going anywhere. Alright, so yeah, we can do a burnout. You can see that it's rear wheel drive, but then when I try and drive it this way, nothing happens. So in that case it is quite a weak car. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Just let me know what you guys thought about this video. And if you want to see any more similar to this in the future, put it in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.